Less than P class equals data end equals 629. Data start equals 71. Greater than Canada's relationship with the United States has entered a new phase. Prime Minister Mark Carney, speaking recently in Ottawa, emphasized that the old dynamic, rooted in deep economic integration and military cooperation, is now a thing of the past. The shift was highlighted in response to U.S. President Donald Trump's decision to impose heavy tariffs on imported vehicles and car parts. Carney declared that this move forces Canada to rethink its economic future and chart a new course, one that no longer relies on the traditional close ties with the U.S. Less than P class equals data end equals 1344, data start equals 631. Greater than Trump's tariff announcement, set to take effect on April 2nd, will impose a 25% tax on vehicles and parts entering the United States. This is a significant escalation in the trade war, and a direct challenge to Canada's auto industry, which has long depended on the U.S. market. For Canada, this is not just an economic issue. It's about national strategy and the future of its workforce. Carney insists that Canada must now reimagine its economy and focus on creating industries and trade relationships that it can fully control. The Prime Minister is clear that retaliation will follow. Canada is prepared to impose tariffs of its own, targeting U.S. goods in a way that maximizes pressure on American industries. Less than P class equals data end equals 1796. Data start equals 1346. Greater than the 1965 Canada-U.S. Automotive Products Agreement, which historically protected Canada's automotive sector from such tariffs, is effectively finished, according to Carney. However, he also believes that Canada can weather the storm by restructuring the industry and working with business leaders to innovate and adapt. He called for a fundamental transformation of Canada's economic structure, advocating for new trade partnerships beyond the U.S. Less than P class equals data end equals 2353. Data start equals 1798. Greater than. The situation is tense as both nations brace for the impact of these tariffs. The U.S. has already imposed a blanket 25% tariff on Canadian steel and aluminum, which has been met with retaliatory measures. However, the new vehicle tariffs represent a more direct assault on Canada's manufacturing base, particularly its auto sector, which is an integral part of its economy. Carney's rhetoric underscores the seriousness of the situation and suggests that Canada is no longer willing to play second fiddle in the trade dynamics with its southern neighbor. Less than P class equals data end equals 3022. Data start equals 2355. Greater than. At the same time, Carney is focused on rallying Canadian unity. In his remarks, he reiterated the need for the country to defend its workers and businesses, signaling that Canada will not back down from this economic confrontation. While there is uncertainty about the long-term consequences of these moves, one thing is clear. Canada's future economic strategy will be shaped by this bold shift in relations with the United States. The country must now embrace a new economic paradigm, one that does not rely solely on its traditional trade partner to the south. This moment could mark the beginning of a more independent, self-sustaining economic future for Canada. Stay subscribed for more videos.